Eating healthy and burning fat. Is eating healthy easy? It gets easier, but it's pretty shitty at first. A lot of people kind of associate losing weight with just running, and then they see a lack of muscle development once they lose enough weight and they start hitting the weights. They're still running their asses off and they're not developing any muscle. So, here to clear that up a little bit. Again, I'm not an expert. This is just what I've experienced. But cardiovascular, that's science talk for your heart. So it just means getting your heart rate up, which you don't have to run. But what I am going to tell you is to run. Not a lot. Not a lot at all. Not 30 minutes, not 20 minutes, not even 10. Just 5 minutes. Sorry for my alien fingers. Just 5 minutes. It's more tolerable from this side. Just 5 minutes of running at the beginning of your workout, not at the end. Not at the end. Because whenever you run, you've already burned a lot of fat off from your workout. You've gone through like your carbs and everything you've ingested before. So you will start eating into your muscle. Not counterproductive like a run after for like 30 minutes. I personally don't think that you need any excessive running unless you're training actively for a sport, you know, anything like football, martial arts, you know, you're a fighter, you're training for a marathon. That stuff you need stamina. So yeah, you better run for stamina. But if you're just trying to burn fat, just run for the heart elevation and then hit some weights. That way whenever you hit the weights, your heart is already elevated. So you are still continuing to burn some fat while also not going through your muscle gains. You're actually working on, you know, the development. That's one of the best things that I use. You know, just 5 minutes before your workout. It'll suck. It'll get easier though, but it'll definitely suck. Especially if you're doing it correctly, you're gonna be tired. And also, of course, eating clean. It sucks, but it's a good thing, you know. I've got like these 16-year-olds laughing at me and shit, you know. Why eat hamburgers and I bench press and look at my 8-pack? Well, that shit will catch up to you and you will slow down. I still have a pretty good metabolism, but me, I want to look, you know, pretty. I want to look like, you know, ready for the prom and all tone and shit. So I do watch my eating on top of, you know, practicing what I just, you know, spent the first part of the video preaching. So my diet mostly consists of chicken, rice, and yeah, that gets boring. So I'm gonna go to the grocery store after my workout today. It's an accessory day, so I'm just gonna be doing mostly triceps and I'll throw a little bit of shoulders in there, and then of course some abs, because abs. And I will show you. I'm probably gonna spend only like $12. And I'm gonna show you how I make my chicken taste so good that you'll forget you're eating clean until your roommate walks in with a bag of pizza rolls. And then you're gonna hate yourself again for a little while, but that'll pass. That'll pass. Alright, so back from the grocery store. And yes, I definitely had to take a shower because I smelled like shit. So, as promised, I'm gonna show you how to make chicken that doesn't really taste too bad. And it's only like a couple things too. And like I said, I think I spent like maybe $12, $13. Sorry, I'm trying to set up my mount here. Like $12, $13. So the first thing you'll need, of course, oh, my dirty ass kitchen. The first thing you'll need, of course, is bag of chicken breast. And then second, some seasonal. This, there's like 10,000 brands of this. You'll find it. Seasonal. And then I know this is gonna be kind of weird, but any kind of like wing sauce. You don't want to drown it in this shit because there's a lot of sodium in these usually. But me, I personally like the mango habanero one. They're only like $1, $2 for a bottle of this. And like I said, it'll last you a while if you're not like swimming in this shit. We're trying to be kind of healthy, so that will defeat the purpose. And then last, this is pineapple sriracha glaze. Again, do not drown your chicken in this shit. Pretend it's alive, alright? You want it to just kind of be able to chill, hang out in it, but not drown, alright? And this one, there's a couple different ones. There's pineapple sriracha, there's peach bourbon, there's a lot of stuff, and it can really just like enhance the flavor. It tastes really, really good. So I've already started boiling some chicken. This, I much prefer boiling because the fat kind of turns into like this weird white gooey shit, and it's really easy to separate from the chicken. I'm pretty sure there's better ways to do it, but that's just the way I like to do it. Okay. Check on that periodically, and then we will cover this up. Oh, and then the last thing I forgot, you'll definitely need this if you want to perfect this recipe. Bam! This is my beautiful pug Ziva. Just kidding. You won't cook her, but she is my avatar. I kind of live through her. She does all the bad eating and sleeping for me. So I highly recommend you get one. Mine personally is not for sale. And also, she's really good for curls too. Say hi, Ziva. We have the same soulless gaze. That's why we get along so well. And now we play the waiting game. I'm gonna try to do this with my roommate watching me. It's difficult already. But now that the chicken's done, I always like to cut it up because this isn't all for one meal. It's just so you don't have an excuse to be like, oh, well, that drive-thru burger is way quicker and I didn't have anything prepped. So this is to kind of nip those bad habits in the bud. And again with this, like I said, don't drown it in this shit. Alright, and then I like to mix it up a bit. The chicken's still not fully cooked all the way. But after this, I'll cover it up again, let it cook for a few minutes, and then the flavor will kind of get soaked up, and the chicken will finish. So, back to what I was saying earlier. Eating healthy doesn't have to be shitty all the time. And with chicken, it's so versatile. I'm going to put this shit in sandwiches, whole grain tacos, salads, all kinds of stuff. So, like I said, it gets easier. It definitely makes the chicken taste better. Because, you know, those bro diets like broccoli, rice, and chicken, they get old. They get really, really old. So this is just to kind of make the process a little bit easier. So that's it. Super simple. Holy shit. Super simple. Like I said, it's going to be used for multiple meals, especially when I'm in a rush. You know, you can mix that with eggs, all kinds of stuff. Get creative with it. And I'll be posting a lot of my meals on here too. So that is, you know, pretty healthy actually. But this is the hardest part. So, like I said, this is going to nip bad habits in the bud. Because if you're not going to take the time or be motivated enough to at least prep, you know, shit you're putting in your body, then you're more than likely not going to put, you know, your full effort into the actual exercise portion. You know, we all waver a bit, but, I mean, even myself, I've fallen on and off, but this is the video thing. It keeps me accountable, and a lot of people so far have been providing really good feedback, and that helps as well too. So on the days where you're feeling low, that's the moment where you just have to fight the hardest, and that ends the cycle of laziness right there. That's the only advice I can give you, but hopefully that helps a little bit, makes your meals less boring. I know I didn't reinvent the fucking
wheel or anything, you know. I seasoned my chicken with shit that tastes like fruit. But it's good. It's real good. So like I said, starts from the moment you wake up. Have that motivation to make yourself a healthy meal, to fight the urges. I know pizza rolls are good. It's like eating little pillows, and my roommate's always kind of stocked on them. So you can kind of see my situation here. But don't do it. Well, maybe on one cheat day. Have one cheat day, eat all the mini little baby pillow pizzas you want. Thank you for watching.